Unraveling, more often than not, a guide to understanding everyday English phrases. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we make English language learning fun and easy. Today, we're diving into a very interesting phrase that you might come across more often than not in everyday English conversations. Yes, you guessed it right. Our focus today is on understanding what more often than not means and how you can use it in your own conversations. So, let's get started and unravel the mystery behind this common phrase. More often than not is an idiomatic expression used in English to describe a situation or an occurrence that happens most of the time, but not always. It's a way to say that something is more likely to happen than not happen. This phrase suggests a greater probability or frequency of an event or action taking place. For example, if someone says, "More often than not, I drink coffee in the morning," they mean that they usually, but not always, have coffee in the morning. It indicates a habit or tendency that is common but not absolute. To better understand, more often than not, let's break down the phrase. More often suggests a frequency that is greater than its opposite. It implies regularity or common occurrence. The not contrasts this by suggesting that the less frequent option still occurs, but less often. It acknowledges the possibility of the opposite happening but indicates it's less common. Together, the phrase balances the concept of something happening regularly against the acknowledgement that it doesn't happen all the time, emphasizing the dominant trend or likelihood. To master the use of more often than not, let's look at some examples. 1. In weather. In this city, more often than not, it rains in April. It usually rains in April, but there are exceptions. 2. In personal habits. She finds herself reading late into the night more often than not. She frequently reads late, though not always. 3. In sports. More often than not, the home team wins the match. The home team usually wins, but not in every case. These examples show how, more often than not, can be used to describe various situations, habits, or outcomes that are likely but not guaranteed. To incorporate more often than not into your English, remember it as a tool to express likelihood and frequency without stating an absolute. Use it when you want to convey that something is common or habitual but wish to leave room for exceptions. Practicing with your own examples, especially related to your daily life or interests, can help reinforce your understanding and ability to use this phrase naturally. And that's a wrap on more often than not. We hope this video has shed light on how to understand and use this phrase in your daily English conversations. Remember, language learning is all about practice and exposure, so try using more often than not in your next English conversation or writing. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Happy learning!